It's time to give out awards, and first up, Coach of the Year is split. Paul Chryst gets the Hayes-Schembechler Coach of the Year nod from his fellow coaches. The Badger head man has been fantastic, winning the West Division despite a very challenging schedule, losing his star defensive coordinator from last year, and fighting key injuries all season long. And let's bring in Paul Chryst now to talk about this honor. Paul, it's been a pretty good weekend for you. You beat your rival, you win your division, now you're Coach of the Year. As a guy who has a deep history with Wisconsin, grew up in Madison, what's this honor mean?
Well, obviously, I'm very humbled by it and proud of it, and knowing that it might be the biggest team award in the sense that I didn't make one play this year, and I feel fortunate to coach the players that we have and work with the coaches on the staff that I get to, and so I know that it took all of us to do this, and yet when it's something that comes voted on by your peers, that means a ton. But I know that it's my name, but it's really everyone that made it possible.
Let's talk about some things that have happened this year. A lot's been made about your decision to put Bart Houston in each game for a few series. I've talked with both QBs throughout the year, and when I asked them what you said was the reason for it, they said they didn't get a reason. They were just ready to go whenever you called their number. So why did you decide that there should be two QBs playing in one game?
Well, I thought that they earned the right to play. And, these players have a limited time that they can play college football. And we do it at all the other positions. And if they can help our team, if they add value to your team being on the field, earn the right to play, then they should get to play. And I did tell them that, and whether they chose to hear it or not, but they both have earned the right to play.
It is fairly unconventional. There's that old saying of if you have two QBs, you don't have one QB. Was there ever a point where you were worried about maybe neither one of them getting in a full rhythm?
I think you're always conscious of, things you can do as a coach. How do you help your players play? And there's no doubt that you worry about the rhythm, but there's also, I think, maybe the benefit of neither one had to carry the whole burden, carry the load on their shoulders, and that, they would have help from within the room, and they certainly had help, on the offense side of the ball, defensively, special teams. And we talked all along as a team that if we're going to be the best that we can be this year, we're going to need everyone. And I thought this kind of fit our team and what we're doing. And both have contributed in a number of different ways. And I think, a big part of why we've been able to have some of the success.
Let's talk about your running back, Corey Clement. He's been on fire this second half of the season. How come?
I think that Corey's, he has been playing well, and I think that he's done a great job of just focusing on the things that he can control, finding areas that he can get better at each week, and I think also guys around him are continuing to get better and improve. We're having a little bit of continuity in the offensive line. We got younger players that just with experience keep getting a little bit better, and I think it's a combination of what Corey's doing and also with those around him that's enabled him to have the success to this point.
Your defense is highly ranked nationally everywhere you look. What are you most impressed with about your D?
I'm most impressed with the way they play and that they truly love playing the game. I think we're doing a great job. Justin Wilcox, our defense coordinator, Tim Tibesar, Noke Brechterfield, Jimmy Leonard. I think the coaches have done a great job of knowing the strengths of our defense, but they go out and they play and they have fun playing together, and they take a lot of pride in what they do. And I've been impressed with when we do lose, a player, and we've lost some really good players, the next person that comes in steps up.
How much of your defense's success this year is specifically because of Vince Beagle's haircut?
There's no doubt that Vince has had a big impact on this defense, and not always in the stat sheet. The haircut, we accused some of the other guys of trying to mimic Vince's haircut. They didn't really like that, but it's, what it is? It does show, though, there's some personalities, and we love them being who they are. And I think they appreciate the individuality of each guy, but know together they're best. And so I'd say the haircut's part of it.
Last one for you, Paul. What's the most important thing you guys have to do this week of practice leading up to the title game?
I think we got to be in the moment of the day. You know, we need to have the best day that we can. And knowing that that's pointing towards Saturday night, but I think it's maximizing the preparation so that you can trust it, you know, study and learn, all right, all we can about Penn State and all about our game plan and making sure that we're doing everything that day to take care of your body, to make sure you are giving yourself the best chance. And if everyone does that, then we as our team are giving ourselves the best chance. Then be ready to go play. And, you know, appreciative of what this group has done to get us to this point, and what a great opportunity, and let's try to maximize the opportunity that is being able to play for the Big Ten Championship.
Paul Chryst, Big Ten Coach of the Year. Congratulations on the honor. Best of luck Saturday in Indianapolis.
Thanks so much, Mike. Appreciate it.